Okay, so this video tutorial was about number, and more specifically it's about index notation. So what is index notation? Index notation is just a way of easily writing really big numbers or really small numbers. And it usually consists of a base number, which is the big number. So as we can see here, the 3. And it also has a smaller number, which is the index number. And you can see that as the 2. So how do we write using index notation? Well, index notation is used when you're multiplying a number, which is generally the base number, by itself a certain amount of times. So the number of times you multiply that base number by itself, that's represented by the index number. So if we look at our example, we've got 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. We can see that the base number is going to be 5, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 would in fact be written as 5 to the power of 6. So the solution to 5 to the power of 6 would be 15,625. Okay, the next 2 slides have some practice questions on them. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pause the video, have a go at the questions, and then resume the video to see the answers. And here's the second slide of the practice questions. So again, if you could pause the video, have a go at these, the next slide will start bringing up the answers. And so here's the first answer sheet or answer slide. Let's see how you went. So for the first one, for A, we've got 4 times 4 times 4. So we've in fact got 4 to the power of 3. Now you don't have to actually write that as a number. If you were going to write it as a number, you would have got 64. The second part, we've got 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So that is 3 as a base number to the power of 5. And to do that, you would go on your calculator and type in 3 to the power of 5, and that would have given you 243. For the second part, we had to find the solution of the following. 8 squared is just written as 8 times 8, and you would have got 64 for that. And for B, you would have done 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, because it's 2 to the power of 4, and that would have given you 16. Okay, for the answers to the last slide, to write 8 with a base number of 2, well, you could have started knowing that your base number is going to be 2, okay, and we could go, well, we know that the base numbers, we need to times them by itself. So 2 times 2 we know is 4, times 2 is going to be 8, therefore it's 2 to the power of 3. And for our answer to B, 81, we know it has to equal 81, and we know it has a base number of 3, so we can start with that. 3 times 3 we know is 9, times 3 we know is 27, times 3 is going to be 81. So therefore our answer would be 3 to the power of 4.